Hello there, my name's Scott. Today I'm going to be doing a review on two e-liquid flavours which I received from www.ivapor-elixir.co.uk. Before I start, I must point out I did receive them free of charge for the purpose of conducting a review. My opinion of products remain true, honest and accurate as always. Okay, so the two flavours they sent out were the caramel apple pie at 18mg strength and the hot choc cookie at 18mg strength again. Now I don't really use sort of standard atomizers, well, every now and again, but I mainly use I like using the cartomizers, or the tanks are out now. So what I've done is I've already filled up two giant cartomizers which they've also kindly sent out. I'm going to be doing a review on those just after I finish this one. So like I said, I've already sort of filled them up, so I'm just going to be using the giant amizers. I've got a Pro Vary here, and I'm just using like an adapter just so I can use the giant amizer. And the other one is just a like an Ego battery. So I'm going to start then with the, I think this one is the hot choc cookie. And I'm just using this at 3.5 volts. Get a hair out my eye. And you know, vapour-wise, produces a nice amount of vapour. I've used it in sort of a few other sort of cartomizers and that as well, and everyone is producing a really nice amount of vapour. Flavour of it is it's very nice. It's a very accurate flavour as well. I mean, like this, I'd imagine obviously with the name hot choc cookie, then obviously it's trying to be the same flavour as a like a choc chip cookie. And if you go to, there's a big shopping centre near where I live called Lakeside, and in there they've actually got like a proper sort of dedicated shop that just sells like freshly baked cookies. And if you go and buy the chocolate chip cookies, the ones which I like, then for me this tastes pretty much exactly the same as that. So if you like your chocolate chip flavoured cookies, then I'm sure you're going to really like this e-liquid. Flow heat wise, I mean, like obviously it does sort of depend at what sort of voltage you're vaping, what sort of nicotine strength you're vaping at, and obviously what sort of cartomizer or atomizer or giant amizer you're using. Now for me personally, I find the giant amizers tend to give sort of quite a mild sort of flow hit, and when I'm using it at the moment on this, I'm still getting a flow hit, but it is quite a mild one. But when I use like a bow cartomizer, then I'm finding that the flow heat is sort of increased quite a bit. And so flow it is really going to sort of depend on what voltage you're vaping, what sort of type of atomizer you're using. But for me personally, I am getting a nice flow hit out of it. As I'm sure anyone who watches my videos knows by now, I don't really sort of tend to vape these sort of fruity flavours or sort of chocolate chip flavours on like a main vape. I might sort of vape it for like an hour or so at a time, but I do tend to get sort of quite bored or quite sick of them. But again, that's just me personally. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't ever touch tobacco flavoured e-liquids anymore. They just mainly vape sort of flavours exactly like this. So I'm sure those sort of people would really enjoy it. Like it's a very sort of accurate flavour, and it does taste exactly like a chocolate chip cookie. Okay, so the next one is the caramel apple pie. So like I said, just using it on the giant amizer again, but on a just a standard Ego battery. One second, not wicking too well this one. Better. Flavour on this one again, it's another very accurate flavour. Well, I was saying that, but like I can taste the apple, I can taste the pie. I can't really taste much caramel sort of flavour. Like in the giant atomizers, they tend the clear atomizers tend to be sort of pretty good at bringing out the flavour of e-liquids, and I can't honestly say I can really taste the caramel in there. But you know, regardless of the apple, it's a very nice sort of apple flavour, and you can really tell that there is that sort of mixture of pie, you know, or the pastry sort of flavour mixed into it as well. You know, really is quite strong. Yeah, definitely can't sort of taste any sort of caramel flavour in there at all. That's again for me personally. Again, you have to bear in mind whether you're watching my e-liquid review or somebody else's. You know, everyone's taste is going to be slightly different, so you know you could experience something completely different to what I'm experiencing at the moment. For me personally, really nice apple flavour, really mixed in well with the actual sort of like sort of pastry of an apple pie, but definitely not any caramel for me. The throat hit again, same as the hot choc cookie one. It is no, like when using one of these, it is quite a mild sort of throat hit, and again it is improved if I sort of, you know, increase the voltage a little bit, or if I use a like a low resistance atomizer. You know, so again it is going to sort of depend on what sort of device you're using, what sort of nicotine strength you're using, and also what sort of atomizer you're using. But overall, I don't know if you like your fruity flavours and you like your sort of, you know, sort of flavours like, you know, obviously like chocolate chip cookie and things like that, then I'm sure you'd absolutely love it. For me personally, you know, neither of them are sort of ones that I'd sort of particularly vape all day. I might sort of have it as a little bit of a break from your usual sort of tobaccos and menthol flavours. But like I said, you know, if you are into those sort of flavours, I'm sure you'd love it. So if you fancy trying them out for yourself, go along to www.ivapor-elixir.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching, and also come along and visit my website at www.e-cig-reviews.com. That's e-cig-reviews.com. Cheers guys, happy vaping, see you later.